right, Friday afternoon, November 7th, and welcome to the Digital Weather Desk powered by CenturyNext Bank. What's next for you? Visit cnext.bank for more. Happy Friday as folks get ready to wind down the workday and head home, maybe head to dinner, and maybe a high school football game or just other Friday night festivities. Whatever you may be doing, it looks like it will be relatively quiet. A check of the visible satellite this afternoon. And as the sun sets on this Friday, your forecast made possible by ServPro Monroe West Monroe. Faster to any size disaster. Call or click servpro.com for more today. Not a whole lot out there, but in terms of rainfall. But the cloud cover has been noticeable across the region through the afternoon. Check of the radar products is always made possible by Brown's Roofing. Plenty of thunderstorm activity, even an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm out over the Nashville area earlier today. And again, there was an isolated severe storm potential for a lot of those areas. Even a few spotty storms across portions of the southeast. But in our area, it has been a very quiet day, just the afternoon clouds, and really no rainfall has developed. Where the clouds have been persistent, temperatures have been noticeably cooler today, generally in the low to mid-70s across much of southern Arkansas and into far northern Louisiana, while as you move toward the I-20 corridor and into the Mississippi Valley, most of those locations have been in the upper 70s to near 80 or even into the low 80s this afternoon and could land there again tomorrow. Check of the visibility, the Futurecast visibility made possible by Bayou Power Sports, I-20 Frontage Road in Monroe. We've dealt with patchy, dense fog issues over the last few mornings. Even a dense fog advisory has been needed here and there. I wouldn't be surprised to run into more fog issues tomorrow. Most of what we're going to be seeing is moisture surging northward, and maybe some a lot of that shallow moisture allows for fog formation. But also along this slow-moving frontal boundary, we could maybe get a little bit of fog development across southern Arkansas. I would expect that to be much more isolated. But aside from that, again, I-20 and southward, exercise caution on the roadways tomorrow. May want to check the visibility before you head out the door. And give yourself a little extra time to get where you're going. It shouldn't hang around too long. I would think by mid-morning or so it'll be gone, and I don't think we're going to run into those types of issues as we go into Sunday morning. Futurecast just showing the clouds and the wind and the rainfall. There's not a whole lot happening in terms of rain. It's a lot of wind shifts and changes in air mass. By Tuesday afternoon, the winds are back out of the southwest, but there's so much happening between now and then. The big boundary arriving on Saturday, and that looks to probably arrive late in the day Saturday. Much stronger northerly and northwesterly winds will filter in colder air, and that now puts portions of southern Arkansas in a freeze watch for Sunday night through Monday morning. If we're going to see... Thank you, Kay. I'm glad to be still delivering the weather to you. If we are going to see freezing temperatures on Monday, again, we're talking Monday morning, not Tuesday morning. But if we're going to see freezing temperatures on Monday morning, it's likely, most likely, across Ouachita, Calhoun, Bradley, and Drew counties. Could see it as far south as far northern Louisiana and into western Mississippi. But those four counties in southern Arkansas, in our area at least, have the best chance of seeing freezing temperatures on Monday morning. Now, going into Tuesday morning, I would say a good chunk of the area has the chance for seeing freezing temperatures, and we may need a freeze watch as we approach Tuesday morning. But Monday morning, probably a higher likelihood of most of the area staying above freezing. That's pretty much all I got for you. Like I said, I wanted to take a quick look at the forecast. It's Friday. A lot of folks are heading out. I just want to let you know that essentially not a whole lot's changed in the forecast. What we've input in looks to be on track. I made a few tweaks that are on the app. That just got pushed out to the app. Nothing overly noticeable as we set up for the nighttime hours tonight. Again, where we've been cooler today, we will be cooler tonight, mid to upper 50s to low 60s. Farther south and east, low to mid 60s as the low-level moisture surges in, some areas of patchy fog, and just a warmer, more humid air mass in general will push for overnight lows to just be warmer and soupier across those areas. Daytime highs tomorrow in the low to mid 80s. I know you're probably thinking, cold front arrives. Why are we still in the 80s? Well, front doesn't arrive till late, and the cooler air doesn't even arrive till after that. The rain chances for a good chunk of the area are close to zero. I do keep them at around 10% for areas along the Mississippi Valley. In terms of rainfall, I think my best suggestions would be, if you see it, don't be completely surprised that you pick up a shower. it should be very light, and it shouldn't last for terribly long in any one particular location. Again, daytime highs low to mid-80s for folks that are thinking, hey, that may be near a record high. In most locations, that's not going to be the case. Weekend record high on Saturday in Monroe, I think, is 88 or 89 degrees. It was set a couple of years ago, so I don't think we're going to get close to that. Temperatures fall pretty quickly through the day on Sunday. It'll be a breezy day, and at 63, it may feel a lot cooler than 63 through the course of the day. We're going to hit that at around midday, and temperatures fall from there to near the freezing mark on Monday morning. A lot of us will struggle into the low 50s on Monday afternoon. Your Veterans Day should be noticeably warmer, and you can see the 30-degree spread from morning low to daytime high on Tuesday and Wednesday. And 30-degree spreads from morning low to daytime high usually means a pretty sharp warming trend over a fairly dry environment. Again, rain chances are not great over the next 7 days, although there are some signals where we could see a pattern change in the 8 to 14-day pattern, which would point that toward Thanksgiving. Way too early to speculate and that kind of stuff. Actually, it's still well before Thanksgiving, but moving toward that general time frame. We've still got a long way between now and then. Reminder, the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank, is a digital weather platform serving 33 parishes and counties across northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, and western Mississippi. It is made possible 100% free to you by the local businesses that you see there on your screen. How do you support? Well, it's pretty simple. You just like and comment and share on all the content. If you are a local business interested in partnering with us, you can email me at jared@digitalweatherdesk.com. But again, for you folks at home, it's pretty simple. Just follow us on your favorite social media platforms. Share the content that you deem needs to be shared, and support our local business partners when you can, if you can. Again, not every day is an impactful weather day. So, but we're here every day anyway. As we go into the weekend, obviously, updates over the weekend probably a little bit more scarce in terms of the more frequent updates, but that's simply put because we do expect it to be a relatively quiet weekend. There will be some temperature changes. I'll keep you updated on the freeze watches, warnings, things like that. Of course, you can stay up to date on those with the Digital Weather Desk app, available for Apple and Android users. You can get all those alerts directly to your phone based on your location, or up to 16 locations that are important to you, and you can always get the latest forecast at digitalweatherdesk.com. Thank you so much for joining me early on this Friday evening as we head toward Friday night. Enjoy the high school football games tonight, or whatever you may have planned, and enjoy the rest of the weekend as well. And again, I'll keep you updated on things, and I'll join you live first thing on Monday morning. Have a great weekend.